Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is SAP Analytics Cloud Learning Series, and today I have come up with a new topic, that is how you can create a forecast or rolling forecast layout in tables in SAC. Before I proceed with the today's demo, I would like to appreciate for your patience. I know it's been a past few weeks. I couldn't upload any new content or new tutorial related to SAP Analytics Cloud. Apologies for that, but I'll try my best, if I can, upload the content, regularly. And the one more update related to my previous video, that is the previous video I uploaded was related to scripting in SAP Analytics Cloud. And I got few, questions or comments related to that. That is, I created the scripting video or tutorial about, how you can create the scripting in the new uh, optimized story design. I didn't include any analytical applications in that demo. But if you clearly watched my that tutorial or that video, I mentioned also that the classic analytical applications or classic stories, they are going to be deprecated from the system, probably next year, from the mid of next year. You won't be able to create any analytical applications or classic stories. So it's been the deprecation notice is given by SAP. So that's why I didn't include any analytical application in my demo, that because it doesn't make sense when it's getting deprecated. Then no point in developing any new analytical applications in your project. Like currently, don't include any analytical application development or classic stories development, um, you can say, in your existing development, because anyhow then SAP will force you to convert it into optimized stories design. Because if you now create any analytical application, first of all you will see a deprecation notice informing that this is going to be deprecated, and then you will see an option to convert it into optimized story design. That's why I didn't include any analytical application tutorial in my video. That was the only reason. But it's almost same. If you open and try to create an analytical application, it's the look and feel. It's a little bit different, but the functionality or the expectation how it should work, it is same. Now, moving ahead with today's topic. Uh, this will act as a baseline, for creating a prediction scenario. First of all, forecast layout is only available for planning model. It doesn't come along with the analytical model. And now I have a normal cross tab created in my story. I have actuals for a current year, and the granularity of my data is month level. Okay, I'm inputting monthly level actuals. Then I have the other version budget, and I have next year 3 months of data, the budget. Now I want to create a forecast, for next year few months, and for December also, because I have actuals only till November. Okay. Yeah, I know, like, you don't create any forecast for a December in December, but this is my sample, you can say, dummy data and dummy use case. Obviously, I have to create a forecast for next year, but we will include December also because I wanted to show how this works. Then now I will show you how I convert this existing cross tab into a forecast layout. Okay, we will go to the stories edit mode. Then I will open the builder panel. Then you will see, the table, that is cross tab. Under the table structure, you will see it is a cross tab. I will select the cross tab, and then there is a two option in the drop down. Either you select the cross tab, then you select the forecast layout. I will select the another forecast layout. Then it will throw some warning, okay, this, changing the type of the table might affect your existing sorting, any input controls or filters. Okay, I will see. Okay, anyhow, I didn't apply nothing much. Now the forecast layout, panel is open where you will design your forecast layout. Okay, so obviously the layout, how you want your layout. Okay, so look back on that is how the, you know, the past or historical data will be based on obviously actuals. Then look ahead on, then like on which version you want to plan the data. So mine is forecast. So I have already the forecast version is created in my model, the public version, but I don't have any transactional data. Okay. So if you want to do look ahead on budget, then you also select the budget. But now I want to create on forecast, then I selected forecast. Then cutover date, and you can also look ahead on, it will show whatever existing public versions available in your model. Also you can create a new calculation input control and handle your any other custom logic. Okay, new calculation input control means that might be control based, created based on your version, and then dynamically any version I'm selecting, then the layout will adjust. Okay, so that option is also available. Then the cutover date. So cutover date can be today's date or last booked actuals or any specific date you select. Or here also you can create a date input control and you can dynamically change your dates also. So that is also available. I will go ahead with the last booked actuals because I have actuals till November. Then you will select the time frame, like what kind of a forecast you want to create. In the time frame type, you can see there are two types, forecast and rolling forecast. So if you're new to financial planning, and you don't know the terminologies, okay, what is forecast and what is rolling forecast, I'll explain something. So forecast is a traditional forecast. Okay. It's an estimate of a future performance, it's often created once a year. Uh, and rolling forecast is nothing but a forecast that continuously can be updated, and it doesn't maintain any fixed planning horizon. Okay, rolling forecast can change and can varies. Okay, now I can create a rolling forecast for next 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. It can change. And traditional forecast, you plan for a fixed timeline or a horizon. Okay, so specific period. So if you consider the time horizon for forecast, it's always longer. That is year, more than a year, 2 year, 3 year. Like you create a forecast for next year or next to next year. Rolling forecast, the timeline is very less. Like usually rolling forecast works where the granularity is monthly level or weekly level, where you are, trying to control your focus at the granularity of week or month. Like suddenly something changed, in your organization. Like the market conditions are volatile. You have some unpredictable, conditions in your business or in your market. Then you go ahead with a rolling forecast, because in the rolling forecast, based on the current information or any change available, you adjust your forecast and adjust your strategy. So rolling forecast usually planned for upcoming few months, so it is always lesser than a 1 year. So you can create a rolling forecast for next 3 4 months or 5 months. Okay. Normal forecast, the traditional forecast, it's very low flexible. It's difficult to adjust the already created forecast, because it you cannot change it once you create it. But rolling forecast is highly flexible, like you can adapt it according to the latest information available. So that's why the normal traditional forecast is stable for it's most suitable for the stable environments where you don't have much fluctuation, you don't have any unpredictable scenarios. Like that's why it works the normal traditional forecast when you create a forecast for next year or next 4 years, next 5 years, or next 10 years. Rolling forecast fits when you want to create a monthly forecast for upcoming year or even in a current year for the upcoming months, where everything is very unpredictable and volatile. Things are changing, on a eye blink, that kind of a scenario. Go for a rolling forecast. Okay. Today, as I am, trying to like I'm planning on a monthly level and I have like YTD actuals and I want to create a forecast for next month, then I'm going for a rolling forecast because I want to create forecast for next few months. Okay. Now look back, I'm not going to change anything. I want to see the current whole year actuals. So I'll keep it here only. But look ahead, I will select next 4 months. Okay. That is December. Okay. I will change to year because the date timeline for my current model is only 25 or current year and next year. Okay. Then I will select 4, that next 4 months. Okay. Then sum for like any calculation you want to show the totals. You can show it based on the cutover year or look ahead or all or none. Like none, then no any totals will be shown. So I will select cutover year. Then you can add additional versions also. If you have any other versions in your system, that is like I have now budget, so then budget, and then it will show the delta also, like variance between the budget. And obviously I will select forecast layout. You can select none also, then it will not show any deltas. Okay. I will click on apply. So as you know, earlier it was showing only actuals and budget. Now I created a forecast layout that is a placeholder for inputting forecast for the next months, like December, January, February, March. So creating a forecast layout means nothing but you are designing your input form, where you will create a placeholder for inputting the forecast data for the upcoming months or upcoming horizon that you decided. It doesn't means that you are creating any predictive scenario, okay, where you have actuals and some like machine learning or ML will learn, like will run and it will create some forecast data for you. No, it's just a layout that you design for inputting the manual inputting the forecast data for a user or an end user. Okay. uh, that you can also do with the existing cross tab where you can add some advanced filtering. I already created a video for that. If you watch the video like story design using advanced filtering, but SAP also gives this forecast layouts, with which you can dynamically handle the layout. Now I can do more adjustments. Okay, look back. Now currently I'm showing, all the actuals till November. I will move it to the month level and I can say, okay, like 1 month. If I keep 0, then it will show the previous month. +1, then it will show October and November actuals also. Apply. So now actuals, I can see only previous 2 months actuals, then forecast for till March. It's same for budget. So whatever additional version you select, whatever look back months you select, that are applicable for the additional version also. Okay. Now again I will go to the rolling forecast and now okay, I will select this as a year, that is look back on previous year. Okay. If I apply, then it will show me the actuals for the previous year also. Okay. And again, it then same applies for the budget. It will show the budget also previous year. So with the normal cross tab, you can handle this, if there is any custom business scenario where you want to show actuals only for current year, but you don't want to see budget what was for previous year, you can handle that. Okay, now budget 2024, I really don't want to see. like my end user should not be seeing this. You right click and you can do the hide column. But with forecast layout, that is not possible. You cannot manually hide any column, okay? But yeah, I guess with advanced filtering, it is achievable, but somehow it impacts the forecast, layout. So you can try. I haven't tried, but I hope it works. But usually, like forecast layout, you cannot customize it, according to some your business requirement. So I'll move back the look back again, suppose 4 months, and the look ahead you can like even I will see year is possible. No, because my granularity is set to that specific. So let's one, if it works, yeah, then apply. So now we will see. So now look back, I'm applying only this month and the forecast for the whole next year. So this is how it works. You can, and whatever look back you applied on actual that will be applicable on budget. So using this forecast layout also, you can create an input form where user will input the data against the forecast. So this is available from SAP, and you can use some, it can show you some deltas also with the different versions that you have. So this is all about how you can use the cross tab or forecast layout for designing your input form for planning model. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like this content. Stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Thank you.